My name is Ashlyn, and this is my channel, Note to Shelf. I wanted to try out the Booktube Newbie Tag today. We'll get to that in a bit. I just wanted to note my clothes will be different. That's because I had filmed the other video beforehand, and I realized afterward that I forgot to actually say my name. So that's what I'm here now for this clip. Once again, my name is Ashlyn, just to make sure I got my name in the video. Okay, on to the video. I am going to be trying my hand at this whole YouTube thing. Surprising, I know. Specifically, Booktube. And on that note, I'm going to be doing the Booktube Newbie Tag. The Booktube Newbie Tag. So let's just get right into it. So the first question is, why did I start this channel? For me, I've been thinking about this for the past few weeks, and it's got me kind of excited, like feeling excited, really holding my interest. And so I thought I would take this opportunity to step outside of my comfort zone, especially because this past year I've felt stuck. Just life in general, I've felt stuck, and this is my attempt at getting unstuck. Okay, question 2 is, what are some fun and unique things that you can bring to Booktube? This question, I hate this question. I always struggle to answer questions like this because it's like, what is unique about me? What can I bring to Booktube, right? A lot of people say, you bring your own personality to the mix, right? So there is that. But I also wanted to, I'm starting this YouTube channel as a way to discover myself. It's my journey of self-discovery, and I hope to show that through starting this YouTube channel. Question 3 is, what are you excited for this channel? For me, everything. Like I said, these past couple weeks I've been thinking a lot about starting this YouTube channel, and I think I'm actually gonna go for it. And so I've been excited coming up with these new ideas. I love watching other booktubers and watching their content, and I thought that it would be a good way for me to step into this space, to experience it for myself and be in the community, not just like a bystander watching from the outside. So I'm excited, especially because for me, this feels like I'm doing something, and it's exciting to be doing something. But at the same time, I am very, very nervous, because I am an introvert. So this is very much outside of my comfort zone. So I just hope it works out. Yay! Question 4 is, why do you love reading? I love being able to picture like a little movie in my head when I read. I think it's so cool. And I love getting to explore different worlds and cultures through reading, and I love learning about different ideas. You can learn so much through reading, and I think it's amazing. Question 5, what book or series got you into reading? So for me, I've loved reading since I was very young, so I can't remember any particular book or series. Though, like, I do remember some series or authors that I've read. Like, I think I was in second grade. I read a couple of the Rodolph books, like Fantastic Mr. Fox and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, because in class, like during story time, my teacher had read to us Matilda and The Big Friendly Giant. And I think because of that, I was interested in reading other stories by the same author. And I also remember reading like this series of, I can't think of what it's actually called, like if this might not be the name of it, but it was like Princess Diaries. It was based off of like actual princesses in history, and like each book was followed one princess, and it was written from the point of view of that princess if they kept a diary. I was into that series for a little bit. I think I was in a I want to be a princess phase in second grade, which is why I was into them. But I've only read a few books, and like I said, I can't even remember the name of the series. So I can't even call it like a favorite. I feel like any series or books that I read, I kind of read on a whim, or it was like a little phase. Because I also remember in second grade reading these non-fiction books about animals. So like tigers, bobcats, wolves, foxes. I loved reading the little non-fiction books. I think really though, I just liked looking at the pictures of all the cute animals, especially the babies. They were so cute. But yeah, like nothing really in particular, but anything I was interested in. Question 6 is, what challenges will you face starting Booktube? My biggest worry, honestly, is if I'm going to be able to keep this up. Like, this is something that I'm wanting to try out, but I don't even know if this is something that I'm going to like, if I'm going to keep it up. I would like to, but that's why I'm trying this out, and it's all part of the self-discovery process. But yeah, I do hope that this turns into a hobby that I can find much enjoyment from, and hopefully community. I think if I'm able to step out of my shell, I think that would be great. Question 7 is, where do you read? And honestly, I'll read anywhere that's comfortable, but most often that will be my bed or the couch, just wherever's most comfortable. I will read in the car, but I do get motion sick, so if I don't get sick, then I can read in the car. But if I start to feel sick, I should stop reading right away. Or else I'm gonna feel sick for the rest of the trip, and that's no fun. Question 8 is, when did you start reading? And like I've mentioned, I've been reading since I was little. I've always loved it. I will say though that once I got to high school, I kind of stopped reading for leisure, so I could focus on my assigned readings in class. And I didn't really get back into reading for leisure until the end of college. This year especially, I've read so much. I think I've really gotten back into it this year. Question 9 is, what kind of books do you read? I do prefer fiction over nonfiction. My favorite genre is mystery, and I've been really liking fantasy lately as well. But really, I'll read just about anything if it grabs my interest. You know, especially this year, I've been wanting to diversify my reading so I'm not reading like the same things all the time. So I've been reading a lot of different genres, and I think that might be why I've read so much this year in particular, is that because that's when I started wanting to like branch out. Okay, so that was it for questions. I am so excited to start this new journey of self-discovery, and I have a few ideas for videos in the future, so if you're interested in that, stay tuned. But if not, don't worry. But yeah, that's it for me. Goodbye.